So what are we doing this morning? Bow thrusters. What's a bow thruster? Well, if you don't know, it is a mechanical device, which is an electric motor. Sometimes it's a hydraulic motor. And it is placed in the bow of the boat. Ours and a lot of them end up under a bed down there. And it's powered by electricity. Provided from several batteries they're putting there, as well as a separate charger just for it. And then you control the electric motor with a toggle up at the helm station. We also got a remote for this. So what does it do? What it does is it allows you to use this little toggle to make the thruster, which has these 14-inch propellers, which is put into a big hole, a tube in the bow, and it allows you to use the toggle and make that bow move this way or move that way. Seems like you could do that with the steering wheel, right? You really can't, because this is really for when you're docking and almost, or you should be basically stopped. So imagine yourself docking on a long dock along the edge, like say you're gonna get fuel, but the wind's blowing against you and pushing you off of that dock. What I typically do is I come in against the wind under power, and I get my nose up there, and then I kick my starboard motor, if I was coming in this way, into reverse, and it pulls you over. But then you imagine the wind is still pulling you out, and so I would put my starboard motor in forward. That would bring your bow in, but it is pushing you forward, all the while the wind's blowing you out still. And if there's a boat in front of you or a boat behind you, you're really having to crab walk and do a lot of gyrations to keep yourself on there, because I'm having to go in forward gear or reverse and play with both motors to get it there. I've been doing that for numerous years. So this, though, gives you an opportunity to basically bring the boat over without any forward or rear motion. And so it's a really, really great device. A lot of big boats have it, especially tall boats like ours, where there's a lot of windage that want to push you out. So as we're going into Florida, this is a big investment. It ends up being somewhere around $23,000 all in, but we know it will be worth it, especially when we're going to be around islands and areas where there's just a typical ocean breeze that would end up pushing against a current, and a lot of very expensive yachts around that I don't want to be blown into. So that's what's happening today. We're going to go over, they're going to lift us up. I use this lift that'll lift this 60,000 pound boat out of the water. We've got a crew coming up from Florida called Florida Bow Thrusters. They're going to cut a big tunnel in my bow, and then there's an electrician on the boat that's installing the electric motor, batteries, chargers, everything under the bed here. And then we'll splash it in about a week. And in the meantime, I'm having a bottom job done. They're sanding the bottom, putting all new paint, special paint that is supposed to keep barnacle growth away as we enter the salt water in Florida. So take a look, and hopefully it all works out perfectly.
we are heading over here, Kingfisher Bay Marina, to be pulled out on that lift so we can finally get our bow thrusters installed before we head down south.
I was just thinking
tell him it needs to come up, Dave?
Well, we got it up on there once, but the boat was too wide. So we got to go again. We're going to put an extension on it. He looks good. Bow thrusters right in the bow, and then new bottom paint. Well, this side's still near the water. This side's on the hard. So at this point, they took the boat off of the sling and stabilized it on stands, and we were able to hook power up to it to keep the refrigerators going and all that. And then we got the pleasure of watching the guys use a giant drill bit and cut right through the bow there. So that was a really interesting thing, and I was really happy to see how thick the hull is, and absolutely solid fiberglass. So it seemed very, very strong. Something you don't get to see every day. So when they cut the hole in the bow at an angle, it comes out at an oval like that. It's almost like a trick like that. But then when they put the thruster in, it's a perfect circle. What kind of magic is that? So while the guys were working and we were just getting in the way, we decided to go to the little town of Demopolis, to the town square, and get our walk in. And it is a great little spot. So we're making progress on new bottom paint and the thrusters. See what all they got done today. They really did a great job cutting the hole in, putting the tube in. And they did a great job on the glass work. Unbelievable. And you can see how thick our hull was. Solid fiberglass. Harder than my head.
All right, so these are your two batteries, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your main switch. It's like a kill switch.
Yep.
It stays up all the time, but if you have to turn it off,
Yep, you
it's
don't
like
ever...
a kill switch. You
Yep.
just push it down.
Okay.
Here we have two fuses, 7.5 amp each.
Okay.
They're control fuse.
Mm-hmm.
And over here, this is your battery charger.
Okay.
And this is the breaker.
All right.
So if it trips, there's a button right there. You just push it in.
Okay,
You'll
the
see
top
pop
one?
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Pop up and you just push
Oh,
it
yeah,
back in.
yeah.
See mark charger output breaker.
All right.
All right, so charger, breaker,
Gotcha.
batteries, main switch, always stay up.
Okay. Always up. The
I'm going to show you the breaker. I
Oh,
know
okay.
That's your next question.
no, I was going to ask, will it charge from my generator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because once you do the transfer, then it automatically cuts right in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And this is the unit down there. You want to take a look?
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Oh, sideways. Okay. Cool. Was it an easy fit for you?
Yeah, it was relatively easy. Yeah.
It would have been better if there was a hatch here, right?
Yeah, straight up and down, but either way works.
Yeah.
The motor is unidirectional. You can go anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so all good, sealed. When we splash the boat, I don't have to worry about...
Oh, no, not at all. You're totally sealed.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I'll show you the breaker real quick.
Fantastic.
This is your breaker. It's labeled charger.
Oh, okay.
Charger. When it's like that, it's on. If it trips, you'll see the white and black.
Okay.
So
All right.
off is white and black. On is like that.
Okay. Leave it like that.
Always stays
Okay.
on. Never turn it off.
All right.
All right, let's go up top
Okay.
where the magic happens.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got the one there. Oh yeah, you got that one in your hand.
Yeah, I
All
got the
right.
remote. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, this is a proportional thruster, variable speed.
Yep.
But the only thing that varies the speed is that. This doesn't vary the speed.
Okay, so
All right.
that one is basically on off.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
wide open.
Okay.
So to turn it on, you have to hold these two on buttons at the same time.
Okay.
It's light up, you're ready to go.
All right.
You clear down there? Yes, you're clear. Hear it, I'm increasing
Yeah.
the speed. And you can see it going up on the screen. Maximum.
Yeah. Okay.
Also has a hold feature, so you hit it there. You can put it's running there now, and if you want to increase it, you hear it
All
going.
right. Okay.
You want to decrease it.
When it's
So once you're
when it's
done,
during
you
hold.
just push it the other way.
Okay.
All right.
So I could put it on.
What
Let's see. How'd you do it? Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes two hands to do
Yeah,
it. Right,
you just
okay.
use one
You
hand
do it a little bit
and let's
push-
lock it.
Okay, on the plus.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Ready to turn off? Just hold the half button and it goes off. To use this, you don't have to turn this on. This is
okay.
independent.
All right.
So, but to turn this on, you hold the two on buttons for about 3 seconds. Lights up, you're ready to go. Listen.
All right.
But like I said, this doesn't vary the speed. This is wide open.
Yeah.
You done
Yeah.
with it?
So we wanted to get out of the way so the guys could clean up. So we decided to go to a local attraction. It's a big historic mansion called Gaineswood. So we're doing this tour of Gaineswood, most prominent mansion in this area, Demopolis. Guy was a land plantation owner and a former general. Well, today is splash day. Got the new thrusters done. New bottom paint. And sanding bottom job. New zincs. This is what we used. So we're gonna let her rip. sure helped a little bit coming in. Didn't need it much. So looking forward to more days playing with this. All right, thank goodness for our neighbor Mick. I'm not sure what was better, the thrusters or Mick. I think Mick did a better job, but he won't always be with us.
All taken care of.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.